Hey, y'all. Inspirational Guidance Tarot here. Ebony, I'm here to do messages for Virgo. How you doing, Virgo? I hope all is well with you. If you like the content, please do like, please do comment, please do subscribe to the channel. It helps the channel to grow, helps me to evolve, bringing more to the channel as well as myself. Okay? Yes, it's therapeutic for me too. Okay? If it doesn't resonate, I'm still hoping it's something that is here is inspirational for you that you can take with you if you find yourself in a situation like it. Okay. Cross watcher, you're definitely welcome here. Thank you so much, you guys, for your support, your comments, your likes. I do appreciate it very, very much. Okay. This is going to be what you need to know, in which that's normally what my channel consists of, what it is that you need to know moving forward. That's pretty much it, Virgo. I hope all is well with you, as I said before. And we're just going to go ahead and get into it and see what's up. Okay? What you got going on? What do you need to know? What you need to know, Virgo? Bam. You need to know the 5 of water, and you need to know patience. Boom and boom. Patience is at the bottom of the deck. Right behind that is the Hierophant, and it's also the Musician. Wow. And it's also love. Okay, so what we got is what you need to know is to be patient when it comes down to your marriage with the Gemini that you love, using your intuition when it comes down to a 3 of water type of energy that can be celebrations, rewards, okay, because there's some type of truth that needs to be spoken, or some type of truth that you know, or it's some type of communication that can come in that can be rather challenging with the 9 of Wands, okay, or you're being intuitively guided to rewarding yourself or a third-party situation, okay? Communication, because this is also the spying card with the Page of Air, okay? It's also spying, and, you know, and there's a matter of being intuitive when it comes down to that, okay? But what I see here is patience. You can be married. You can be in some type of commitment. This could be some type of higher calling, higher learning, knowing, okay? It could be using all the tools that's necessary. Also, that you are trying to manifest things you're trying to manifest when it comes down to love, okay? You're being intuitively guided to also how to do that, because this can also be a reconciliation with the 3 of water, okay? So that's what we got right now on the board. That was just going back, but bottom of the deck was the patient card. 4 plus the 1 is 5, which is change, and on the board you have a 5. So it could be some type of change that's happening right now, Virgo, in your life, but it's calling for you to be patient. The 5 of Cups is more about a energy of regret, sadness, loss, you know, it's a waiting for your ships to come in type of energy also. And the reason why I say that is not a waiting for your ships to come in a moving to peaceful, calm waters. It's a wanting to. Okay, it's a energy of I'm in this and I just want to get out of that. I just want to get out of my feelings. I just want to get out of. That's why it's calling for you to be patient with your whatever this sadness is, because it's also a wanting to get out of that. That's why I said it was a kind of a 3 of Wands energy that I'm feeling, of a waiting for your ships to come in, but kind of a I just want this pressure off of me type of thing. Not actually waiting for your ships to come in. That could be literal, or it's more of a energy of the feelings of just I just want to just, you know, but it's saying to be patient when it comes down to your 5 of Cups energy. You know what I mean? And I know it's kind of like, how do you be patient with being sad? It means more like going to introspection, dissecting all of those feelings that you have within yourself or that you're feeling, and pretty much sitting with yourself, and the requirement is to heal, or the requirement is to look at this situation a little bit more deeply, and also get clear understanding of what it is that you need to do moving forward. That's why the requirement is to be patient with this situation, or whatever it is with your energy that you're in. You know what I mean? I know you know, Virgo. All right. So this is what I'm getting for you. So let's go ahead and put something on it, because this is what you need to know. Excuse me. 5 of water for Virgo. 5 of water for Virgo. Okay. What we get? See, we got balance. You see what I'm saying? This is why it's a need to be in the energy of it. being in the midst of it. And the reason why I say this, because we always find ourselves in a situation or whatever it is that brings us sadness, grief, and loss, whatever that may be for you. And we find ourselves just trying to do whatever we can to just get out of that energy. You don't want to be in that energy. You just like, I don't want to be in this stuck energy. I don't want to deal with it. I just want to just move to balance it out right away. And this is a requirement for you. This is what you need to know, Virgo. It's a requirement for you to be patient in this energy. Okay, before you go and go down a path, okay, when it comes to self-love, there has to be a realization, and then you get it again, to be patient. Okay, this is what all this looks like. Okay, you go from the path, choosing, standing in front of it. Do I go this way? Do I go that way? Okay, and then it's all about your self-love and your care for yourself. And then it's a matter of you realizing that and still being patient with moving it forward, or you moving forward to step into your power when it comes down to being very discerning of what is abundant to you, or what abundance look like to you or for you. Okay, this could possibly been a void for you when it comes down to having new beginnings. All right, so that's something definitely that that spirit is calling for you to actually do. And then we have balance on the board with number 19. 9 plus the 1 is a 10. So this can be clearly about an ending. When there's an ending, it brings in new beginnings. Okay, so you can be sad and grieving over a loss, or it could be simply the fact that you need to be balanced with yourself when it comes down to your emotions and moving forward to get the balance that you need. On balance in the 5 of waters for Virgo. Balance in the 5 of water for Virgo. Okay, yeah. We got psych abilities at the bottom of the deck, which means you're being intuitively guided. Okay, you're being intuitively guided when it comes down to a reconciliation. Okay, you're being intuitively guided to a reconciliation, or you're being intuitively guided when it comes down to a reconciliation that may require you to have forgiveness and also set boundaries, because we have boundaries here. Set boundaries when it comes down to your happiness and what in love and what in your creative endeavors, and also with your passions, because we have grieving, and this could be what you are grieving. Okay, you could be grieving pretty much just all of this, grieving your reconciliation, grieving forgiveness, grieving your boundaries to happiness and love and passion. And that can be what this is clearly all about, and which I explained at the beginning before even pulling the cards, right? All right. So, but what fell out is trust and well-being. It's a need for you to trust, okay, in healing, okay, because your well-being is all about being healthy. It's all about your mental state, your physical state, your emotional state, and all of that coming into a balance here, Virgo, with you, okay? It's calling for you to trust in the process, okay? That's why it's a need for patience, because it's a need for you to trust in the process. For the sake of your well-being is what I heard. For the sake of your well-being. All right, so let's get some tarot on it. 5 of water for Virgo. We have the 4 of swords, okay? Being in that energy, stuck in that energy right now, okay? Contemplating, thinking, looking at things, taking that time out, okay? In the 9 of Pentacles energy, feeling alone, okay, when it comes down to you getting solid, you getting grounded, when it comes down to an offer or an apology, taking the risk to choose a path, again, to get stable and solid. With the 4 of Pentacles now, with holding back from that introspection, that hermit mode, holding back from yourself, the victory that you already require for yourself, okay? And you're holding that back because it's like holding back the victory, meaning that you could be very victorious, but you're holding back from putting all your effort into it. It's like, I'm already victorious. I'm already good where I am. But at the same time, what's happening here is I'm not as victorious as I feel I should be. I'm not as happy as I should be. I'm not as comfortable as I should be. I'm just not, because I'm sad. I'm upset. Okay, I'm feeling some feelings, because yeah, I may be good. It's like saying I have this house and everything's great and everything's good, but I don't have the car. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, let's not continue to be in the energy of that, because what's going to happen is it's going to affect your health in a lot of ways. And then you're not trusting that what is happening to you is actually for you. So you won't get the balance that you need moving forward. Give me more on this Four of Swords for Virgo. Yeah, you get Five of Cups energy again. Okay, grieving, sadness about the loss. So this is the energy that you're actually in, Virgo. And you're looking to get justice. Could be dealing with the Libra. You're looking to get justice on the Three of Cups energy. You're looking to get justice when it comes down to your rewards, when it comes down to celebrating. You could be using all the tools necessary to manifest some type of judgment to come in and put an ending to something with the Death card. Could be dealing with the Gemini. Could be dealing with the Scorpio. Okay. Could be dealing with the Capricorn. Okay. To put an ending to some type of toxicity. Something that was being juggled here, but you're being intuitively guided, or you're using your intuition when it comes down to your options. Okay, you could be getting communication from afar, or you're being intuitively guided when it comes down to your options and the opportunities that are opening up for you, or the communication that could be coming in from afar. It may not be coming in for you the way you want, because you're in the Nine of Swords energy, having anxiety and sleepless nights when it comes down to the Nine of Cups, something that you're wishing and hoping for. When it comes to communication about the Sun, could be dealing with a Leo. When it comes down to communication, it's like communication is coming forward to someone who's not really expressing themselves like they should, but your back is turned towards the Sun. You understand? So the Sun is this way, and you're communicating to this person or someone about a tower moment, okay, that happened in your life with this particular person. All right. But it's something that was destined. It was something that had to happen. It was something that needed to happen, but the wheel is still turning in your favor. So you would consider it lesson learned. Okay. Could be with the Taurus, a Virgo, or Capricorn. This is you who wants to move the calmer waters. Okay, you're looking at what you invested in when it came down to some type of new emotional opportunity. Okay, and now it's Nine of Wands and it's Eight of Swords. Now it's I want to move forward. I need to move forward no matter what it is. I just got to do this no matter how trapped I feel, when it comes down to a Two of Cups energy and Eight of Pentacles. A commitment or some type of relation to someone, friend, family, foe, doesn't matter, whoever you're connecting to, that all of this work that you may have been putting in. Okay. So that's what I see here with that, Virgo. So it's a matter of actually being patient with yourself. And I know it sucks to stay in this energy. It's not staying in the energy. It's more like being where you are in this space and trusting everything happened to you for a good reason. And then kind of picking up the pieces and moving forward gradually, slowly. It's a process. Okay. And it's something you have to sit with for now, and gathering what it is that you need to gather to move forward. And it's more of strength. It's more of empowerment. It's more of the wisdom and the knowledge that you need to move forward, but not moving out of it in a way of anger and vengeful. Okay. Because it's kind of like I have psych abilities here. I have psych abilities, which means that you could be someone who is very psychic. You could be someone who's very intuitive. You could be someone on your spiritual path. So therefore, the requirement for someone who's awakening on their spiritual path would be to take a step back, not to completely isolate, but to go into introspection and start the process of the healing process and clearing the energy before moving forward. Okay? That's just what it is, Virgo. Okay, so with the Four of Swords and the Five of Cups, it clarifies it already. I'm not going to clarify this energy again, okay, because you know why you're there. All right, so balance. Okay, you got the Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Right now, if you're in this energy, which could be your energy, then you are right now trying to balance out your stability. Okay, it could be your home you're trying to balance out. It could be just in general when the Queen of Pentacles is reversed. It's like a lack. Okay, and it's everything on the earthly balance. Since this is you're lacking the balance right now. Okay, because what you're wishing and hoping for is some type of clarity. Okay, it's some type of clarity, some belief, some type of faith in a Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. It can be a whole commitment, because right behind excuse me, the Queen of Swords is the King of Swords. If you're married or in a commitment, then what you're wishing and hoping for is clarity, belief, balance, structure. Temperance is all about that. Okay, it's all about faith in the connection that you're in, because someone here still feels left out in the cold of their connection. Okay. And someone here is still looking to choose a path of emotional fulfillment with the Ace of Cups. Okay. And it could be it could be just you and wanting to move the calmer waters and having some type of new emotional beginning that's going to be solid for you. Okay. So you're in a connection and you're lacking right now the balance of that connection because you're feeling sad about maybe things are transpiring differently. Maybe things are going in a whole nother way that is not conducive to the commitment. You know better than me, right, Virgo? Okay, so right now we have you unbalanced. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, you're in hangman. Okay, you're hanging up. You're suspensed. You're in suspense. Okay, it's a lot of conflict here. Competition. It's a lot of conflict when it comes down to the lovers. When it comes down to a Gemini. When it comes down to a commitment. Okay. When it comes down to someone being flighty, when it comes down to someone traveling, when it comes down to distance between the two of you guys, okay, it's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking. It could be some lies, deceit, betrayal in this commitment, okay? Somebody here could be flighty, okay? Somebody here could be waiting for their ships to come in elsewhere and feeling backstabbed and betrayed. Maybe somebody went elsewhere and feel backstabbed and betrayed, okay? Because then we got the Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn. We got you who want to rush in with an offer. We have you who's Eight of Pentacles also moving away from a hierophant, a commitment, okay? And trying to make a decision on communicating to a Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Someone who's very fiery, very passionate. Okay? And that's the truth. All right? So we got you here hanging in suspense. You're lacking changing your perspective. Okay? And that's why when it comes to balance, you're unbalanced because you lack changing your perspective right now at this time. The hangman. Yeah. Changing your perspective on a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn. Okay? Because you want a solid offer to come in. Well-being for Virgo. So when it comes down to the well-being, you got the Ten of Wands, unhealthy. When it comes to your well-being, you're carrying the burden. You're carrying the weight. It's very, very heavy. Just like this Page of Pentacles. He's holding this big-ass stone. It's heavy as hell. He tired. He got to lean back a little bit. He about to fuck up all the lumbar 5, 6, 7. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? It's heavy. It's very heavy. So your well-being right now, you're not rather healthy. Because when you're carrying all this, it gets to a point where eventually you're either going to buckle down and drop them all, okay? Or you're really trying to get to your destination with all of this shit. And by the time you get there, you're so damn tired, you don't want to talk about it, be about it, see about it, nothing about it, okay? Whatever. More on this Ten of Wands for Virgo. It didn't even want to fall because it's still stuck. So whatever it is, let's see. It's about a connection. Okay. It didn't drop. It's a burden. These are the burdens and challenges on your well-being. The Ten of Wands is burdens and challenges, right? It wants to come out because it's a burden. It is, right? It wants to come out because it is a burden. Excuse me, Virgo. Right? But it's staying here because you don't want it to be a burden. It's a connection. Okay. And it could be with someone from your past that you grew up with. Could have been with 6 years. Okay. 6 months, 6 weeks, take how it resonates. But you want to make a judgment call with the Five of Swords. Or a judgment call is being made. Or has been. Because it's a Five of Swords energy. Empty victory. Okay? And then we get the Two of Cups behind that. And then we get the Eight of Pentacles that somebody still wants to work on this. Okay? And then we get the Nine of Pentacles that's challenging the burdensome. And we still get you feeling trapped in your head or someone else. Okay? And wanting to invest. However, justice is here. Okay? So it's a burden and a challenge when it comes down to this connection. However, it's not. So it's like it's stuck. It's like it's not a burden, but it is. Okay? It's a burden because of what you're going through and how you feel. But if you didn't feel this way, it wouldn't be a burden. It wouldn't be a challenge. So something here transpired that leaves you not changing your perspective on this person. And by you not doing that, you're not getting the balance. And there's a need to balance yourself out. That's why you have to be patient with this process. It's change that's happening and you have to be patient with yourself with the process. Trust for Virgo. Four of Cups. You're not trusting. When it comes down to Four of Cups, is more like the offer coming in. It's more like contemplation. It's more like you taking your time out to think about it before you move forward. You're not even trusting to even give it thought. Four of Cups reversed. Yeah, Six of Pentacles. So it's like you're trusting to not give it thought, to have an equal give and take with this particular person. Or is it an emperor or empress, the husband or the wife, to move the calmer waters and have something stable and balance things out? But you can't make a decision. So you could be spying on someone, and that could be why you can't make the decision. You're spying on someone. Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Okay, and you're taking your time to bring in an offer because somebody here moved away, or somebody's taking the time to bring in an offer to you because they moved away. But when it comes down to this Four of Cups reverse and on this Six of Pentacles, and it's calling for you to trust, you're not trusting it. You're not trusting it. That's Four of Cups is more like going again in contemplation. It's more of you sitting with yourself and thinking about all the cups that's been sitting, the time you put in. You're not thinking about the equal give and take. You're not thinking about the balance. You're not thinking about that. Six of Pentacles, you're not trusting in the balance. Yeah, then you get Four of Pentacles, 4-4. Okay, you get Four of Pentacles upright. So now the Four of Pentacles is holding back. You're holding back from thinking that you can have anything balanced with the situation that you're in already. Or this situation. All right, look, check this out. If this is a third party, okay, if this is a third party, then you're not trusting in the commitment that you're in or the commitment with the other person. You're not trusting to have equal give and take. You're holding back, trusting that you can. Okay, because the Four of Cups is more like looking at the offer. You would think that someone would take the offer, trust that they would. It could also go that somebody here is trusting, trying to trust that they'll receive an offer and it will be balanced out. And this is what someone is holding on to, which is more the reason why, Virgo, you or someone else is unbalanced and not changing your perspective when it comes down to this person, or this person is not changing their perspective when it comes to you. Okay? And when it comes down to victory, you get the Page of Wands. Because somebody wants to be victorious. Somebody wants to be successful. Somebody wants to offer, and they're hoping that the offer will come in and they will be rather successful. Could be from a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. But someone who's not really wearing their emotions. They're not really expressing themselves. They're keeping their emotions to themselves. Because at the end of the day, we have the Tower. We have a shakeup here when it comes down to a Cancer, or when it comes down to things being illuminated, okay, about moving forward. What's being illuminated is the Five of Pentacles. That somebody here is moving forward, but somebody is left out in the cold, okay? And now it's the Seven of Wands. But somebody here is still trying to manifest. Somebody here is still trying to manifest, juggling a Capricorn and transforming the situation and trying to have the strength to do so. This can also be in rather your commitment or the commitment with someone else, because it can be two commitments. But clearly what I'm looking at is this is all about you, Virgo, and your emotions about whatever your situation is. Okay, and your well-being is that you're very heavily burdened when it comes down to a connection. And then you're when it comes to trust, it's like you want to have equal give and take with a particular person, and that's what you're holding on to. And this is why your balance is off. You're unbalanced because there's a need for you to change your perspective about this. But you can't change your perspective because you're sitting in the energy of being very saddened by it, crying over the spilt milks that were, and holding two cups in your hand, literally having a Two of Cups, but three of the cups is spilt over. And those were the cups you're paying more attention to because those are the ones that may have had more in it for you. Okay, and you're sitting in contemplation about that. You're sitting in a Four of Swords. It's separation. Okay, you're separated from these Three of Cups right here. 4 plus the Three of Cups would have been a 7. So this person could have been an option. Okay, and that Four of Cups, the Seven of Cups that we have right here, that where this person could have been an option. You got 4 cups up here, but they're reversed. They're already spilt out. So you're left with only 1 cup. You have 1 cup out of those 4 cups. 3 of those cups over here is already spilt out, and you only have 1 cup. So it's like you already have some type of connection still remaining, but you're just not happy. You're just not happy. But it's requiring you to be patient with yourself, Virgo, and trust the process. Yeah. Under the deck is clear your mind. And what fell out is be real. Be real. It says to clear your mind and unleash your kind self. Know you are loved. Let your fears dissolve. Okay? Let your fears dissolve. Focus on the positive and make time for self-love. And that's what's needed right now at this time, Virgo, for you. Okay? It says to be real. In other words, it's be real with you. Don't give yourself no illusions. Don't tell yourself, don't wear no rose-colored glasses. Don't try to see the situation in a wonderful way that is not. Seeing it exactly for what it is. Feeling exactly what you need to feel. And then trusting in the process with yourself by loving you, taking those steps to gradually get out of that energy. So that's all I have for you here, Virgo. Please do like, please do comment, please do subscribe. And until next time, I'll talk to you later, Gator. Bye.